Alrighty, what's up everybody? We're back with another morning stream on a lovely Wednesday morning, and we're going to pray to the internet gods that we do not have the troubles we had on Monday. Alright, that being said, we're back. We're back in the hardcore world, where we're building up Cliff House right here. And we're going to need to get suited up a little better, though we got suited up pretty okay, but we could really use like a villager breeder, some iron farm, stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're planning on doing today. So, on that note, we did get ourselves, let's see, where are they trapped in? Right there. I got villagers trapped in here and there. And we'll have to gather together some resources so we can let those guys out. Also, if you're in the chat, let me know if you're facing any video issues or audio balance issues. Just because, you know, we're kind of new to this, so I could use all the feedback I can get. On that note, let's go double check how our iron is doing on, or in our little cliff house here. Iron, did I put in ground stuffs? No, I put it in, yeah, I put in random stuffs. Okay, 25 iron. That's not bad. Is that going to be enough to make enough enough rails? That's the question. I'm going to need at least 5 for, at least 10 for minecarts. Leaves us with 15. I think we're going to need some more iron. So, we're going to drop off some of this random junk that we've accumulated. Oh, that's right. There's one thing that I want to finish, though. Getting the borders on the corners of the house. I forgot about that. Excuse me. So if it'll let me sleep, we'll do that real quick. And then we will start getting some iron and villager breeder stuff going. So, let's see here. We want to hop down. We're going to scaffold our way up. And go over here-ish. Yep. Oh, come on. Up. Up. Need to get a little more towards the actual corner here. Here should be good. Okay. Climb up. Climb up. Alright. That's all I've got. So we just go boop, boop, boop. Then I'll use some of these, What's going to kill me in this world? Fall damages. There we go. Those two right there. And we can go bop. Oh, no. That's not what I want. Bop and bop. There we go. And then we're going to get them on the other corners. Alright. Boop. Boop. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now on this corner, if we can just get up there on the hill, should be a lot easier to reach. Oh, come on. Up. So here we go. Let's climb up this way. There we go. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed a spot. No, come on. Behave yourself. No. Oh, jeez. Okay. Trying to be difficult here. So let's bring all of this back one. We'll go, because otherwise we're going to run into the shelves, you know? Alrighty, there we go. Now we got the top bit. Boom. And then I wanted to put some trapdoors there. So let me check for oak trapdoors. And then, we'll he'll get some iron. The question is, should we go caving again, or should we start a strip mine? I struggle with a strip mine. Yes, we don't have a lot of stuff right now. And strip mine might wait until we have more of a iron, or like diamond, enchanted diamond stuff, because then we can just, boom, pop right through it all. So, drop off that, drop off that. We need a little bit of the planks. We go over here, we go, bada boom, trapdoors. We can leave the planks and the sticks, and we'll put the scaffolding with the random stuffs. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need the scaffolding to reach the bottom. What am I doing? Certified bumbling brainless bonehead right over here, guys. Doing great. Alright. Come on. Gotta reach. Why am I not taller? There we go. Let's see how that looks. Take a step away. Look at the looks. Yeah, that's not bad. I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? They're kind of cute. Little frameage around the house. We could do something about our door. The door looks kind of just there. You know? I wonder what we could do about that. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, because at the current, I don't. Nothing's coming to the brain. So let's not let some of our scaffolding despawn, because string right now is kind of a precious commodity. After all, we just started this, you know, a few streams ago. So, up and up. Up. There we go. Alrighty. So, then it's time to go back into the cave. Let me grab a little sip of the tea. It's warm, keeps my throat doing better. Unfortunately for me, with the cold weather comes congestion. And that is rough when you're trying to talk for a few hours straight. Alright, let's grab a bit more bread. Because I do love me some carbs. Carbs are love, carbs are life. You give me carbs and cheese, I'm a happy man. Alright, that's why I like Italian food. And let's, oh wait, we should grab our iron pickaxe. We really should make a better way into this cave here, instead of bonking our head all day. I'm so rare and so excited to go. I keep forgetting I need to grab stuff. I need to get me stuff. I need to be prepared. Oh my gosh. Iron pickaxe. Do I have torches? A stack and a bit. Let's bring some planks that we can turn into sticks later. 31 food. Let's bring a little bit more food, just in case we're down there for a little while. So let's go with 9, 31, 32, and then I think that's 16. Yeah, perfect. Oh my heck. We're going to take 14 hay bales. We're going to turn it all into wheat. We're going to turn that all into bread. 64 and 9. That's a good amount of bread, I think. Alrighty. And we go... Where we go? Let's grab a bundle. Just in case. We need the little extra space. In fact, actually, let's just... I mean, I was worried for a second. I was like, if I die, I'll lose my bundles. If I die, I lose the world. Okay? Got a lot more to worry about dying than my bundles. We're bringing all the bundles. Alright. Here we go. Alright. I can't think of anything else. If we find coal, of course, we'll make some more torches. Ooh, we left glass in there. There we go. Okay. Well, of course, we'll wind up gathering up some stone and stuff like that. Oh, let's make a shovel. Let's make a shovel. Or two. 2 shovels. 2 shovels. There we go. We're going to do that. Order the hot bar. We need water bucket. Crafting table over here. Great. Okay, we're organized. Let's go. All prepped and ready to go. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop ladder clutching on the way down. It's just faster. It's dangerous. I'm gonna die. So look at that. Like, there's coal right there. You can grab some of that right there. Don't want to use my iron pickaxe except for most important things. Let me just hip, and let's explore over this way this time. No, that's the... I hear Skelebro. Where is Skelebro? I don't like hearing Skelebro. Some more coal over here, so that's good. We're just here to get what we can, you know? Iron's preferable, but we'll take whatever we can find, right? Alright, so if we're down here for about maybe the first hour, I would say. We'll see what we can get in that amount of time, and we'll go from there. This time we're actually going to grab copper. I don't quite have a use for it yet. Except maybe, just maybe, we can make a copper golem, and then when we're done with doing stuff, we can just throw all of our bits into a copper chest and let the copper golem sort it out. Excuse me. Voice is still warming up a little bit this morning, and like I said, the congestion happens. It's like this little tickle in my voice box. It's really fun. Especially because I've got a little bit of a lower voice in general, you know? I feel like it like loosens up if I get gunk in my voice box at all, you know? Like it just loosens it up. It's really tickly and kind of irritating. I don't know. But it is what it is. And we're here. We're having a good time. Into Bonehead stream. Into Bonehead stream. Why do I keep finding these little, like, pockets? Was there a copper block there? Did I dig that out? I swear that's just a little 1 block pocket of air that was there. I'm absolutely baffled. But is what it is. Here we are. A lot of copper here. Do like me some copper. Copper is a fun building block. You get a lot of colors with copper, right? Like, in the first stage, it's very, very orange. And then in the second stage, it's kind of this, like, rusty color. I've seen a lot of people post, like, videos about using it to, like, have rusted, like, the new copper bars. Get them rusted to that first stage, and you have, like, a rusty iron bar. And I really, excuse me, really like that. I don't know that we're going to necessarily build with copper too much, because we're doing that in the 1 day at a time world, which is on a temporary hiatus, as I'm trying to focus on streaming and the forever world. And I can only do so many things at once, you know. But if you guys would like to see me stream some 1 day at a time, I think that could be fun. And so, you know, just let me know, and I might start making those episodes again, and I'll just be streaming them on Friday mornings. That gives me time to go in and edit them later. Let's grab some of this coal. We can sneak our way over there. I just want to make sure we have enough torches, you know? Alright, I want to grab all this copper, but we'll be down here for an hour collecting copper if I focus on copper. And we got, like, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 stacks of copper. So we're going to leave it alone for now. And I was like, oh, we're down here for anything. You know, change my mind because there's so much copper down here. Of course, it is a dripstone cave, and copper is incredibly abundant in dripstone caves. Speaking of that, let's... Ow! Did I really just do that? Okay. I see how it is. Let's back up this time. Ah, there we go. Let's grab some of this dripstone. Because this stuff, we can set up a farm, or a basic farm for really easily. And it takes so long to farm on its own. You know? There we go. 2 stacks and 11 torches. That's much better. It takes so long to farm on its own that it'd be good to go ahead and get just a temporary one started. Because dripstone is incredibly useful. I wish there was like some like crafting recipes for it or something though, like rather than just having the block, like you could use it to put a spike on the end of something, you know, and like the new spear that's coming out. Like, can you imagine if they made a dripstone spear? Wouldn't that be kind of fun? All right, that's enough for now. Let's focus up. We're down here for whatever, but let's focus up because we need iron. I've scoured these caves a lot looking for iron. So I've dropped down there before. I've come over here before. Where else can I go? I don't think. We doing good, guys? Poor network connection detected. Gosh, I hope not. I guess it might be my internet. Well, it doesn't seem to have fully disconnected. It just seems to have lagged for a bit, so hopefully that's all it does. Let's maketh of the sticks. Let's make a couple more pickaxes, because man, we went through those fast. And let's condense our copper down. There we go. Alrighty. And time to keep exploring. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, wait. I think I see diamonds over there. I see lots of iron. Okay. Don't see a lot of mobs. Did not mean to drop down there. Don't hear a lot of mobs. So let's light this place up real quick before anything happens. Where does this go? Okay. I'd hope that would loop back around to the cave we were just in, but it seems to go in other directions. For now, we're going to light it up just to prevent us being attacked. And let's start grabbing this iron. Iron. Big irons. Anyone know any good iron jokes? Don't steal them from me. I'm a dad. What do you want? I'm a dad. I make dad jokes, you know. All right, here we are again. Ooh, give me just a second, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh. That's a little better. Okay. Whew. Whew. That feels much better. I just had to clear out for a second there. It's like it builds over time. I hear you. Do I see you? No, and I don't like that very much. We're going to have to light up on that side as well. There you are. Jerk. Yes. Out. Hey. My cave now. You've been forcibly evicted. I hereby claim this cave in the name of all boneheads. Did you call your buddies? Anyone else? Good. Yeah, let's eat, heal up, keep grabbing our iron. Well, it's not like they're using it, right? Let's grab some redstone. Just because redstone is incredibly useful. After all, we're going to need some if we're going to iron farm, probably. Well, it depends on the kind of iron farm I build, but... I'll take what I can get, you know? Here we go. Some irons here. We got 29. We need enough to make... there's the nasties. Back. You stuck? You stuck again? Back. Did I just hear one land? Oh! Well. Well, that's... we made it like 2 streams in 30 minutes, guys. Alright. See? That's the whole point of this. I'm bad at dying. I'm so bad at this game. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna make myself cough again. We did not make it very long. Alright, well, I guess this is where we got. That's about it. We died down in the cave. Did I manifest it when I said I was worried about dying and losing my bundles? Did I manifest my own death? What the hey? Oh, this was a fun world. I really liked it. It tried to kill me from the start. Started us off in a mangrove swamp, and oh well. Let's make World 2. Let's not dwell on it. Great new world. Hardcore. Hardcore stream World 2. Ah. Alrighty, a little bit of a sip there. Alright, and we can go into the game rules. Just the one rule I'm turning off because I'm a builder. Don't hate me for it. Alright. Is update fire. We're turning that off. Fire tick off. Data packs. Let me put my preferred data packs in there real quick. Excuse me. We go into saves. Copy. Paste. There we go. Boop. Boop, boop. Yes. Shush. They work just fine. Just leave me alone. Okay. There we go. Done. Alright, World 2. We're going to make World 2 because we just died. And that's how it be. So, let's go. Let's see what happens. Start a World 2. Savannah. Okay, I can work with Savannah. Now, a little rule for myself as a builder, right? We just built a cliff house. Okay. Imagine dying again, right there. Starting Worlds 2 and 3 in one stream. Can you imagine that? How crazy would that be? Oh, my goodness. Well, so rule I'm setting for myself as a builder, now that we have to start over, is can't do the same kind of base as I was doing in the last world. Or, you know, at least up to like 5 previous worlds back, depending on how bad I am at this. So we did a little cliffside base before. Village. Village is good. Let's... Ow. Let's grab our stone things. Let's just... Boop. Crafting bench. We can go ahead and we're gonna... Pickaxe. And get a few more sticks, just because. But before we get anything else, we're gonna... Boop. 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 Stone. Which means faster pickaxe. Getting an upgrade. Let's use our upgrade. 3, 6, 7. Let's see. What does that give us? Let's cheaty book. Axe. Sword. And shovel. Okay, basic tools down. There we go. Just got to clear out occasionally. Alright. Let's head towards this village and see what goodies we can find. Preferably food. Food would be good. Where was that? I heard him. Hey, buddy. We'll do something. We'll grab armadillos later. We might just hole up by this village. Figure out what we're going to do there. Hey, you should really well. Let's look at this. Hey there, Zion. Really appreciate that. However, I'm not comfortable with you putting your Discord username in the chat. So, we're going to remove that for now. But feel free to stick around and chat for a little bit. And maybe we can talk later. All right? So, appreciate you wanting to come by and say hi, though, and appreciate the compliment. And just not comfortable with the sharing of the Discord handles. Ooh, a bucket. That's a rare item right there. Tall grass. Look at that. So, look at that. Ooh, wait. Ooh, bed. Mine. Now I can sleep through the night. Okay, what else does this village have to offer? A saddle, which means we could get a horse. Let's put some water in our bucket. I'll take that. Need some food. Bread! I like bread. Bread is good. Ah. Oh, and melons. Melons are also... They're pretty good early game food, melons. go, here we go. Bada boom, bada bing. And we grab some wheat, which means more bread. Ooh, there's some over here too. Okay. Lots of food. Food is good. We need all the food. We're not gonna die of starvation here, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, a horse. Don't walk into the wall. Yeah, you know what? Just... Can you be my friend? Come on, be my friend. Hey, friend! Okay. Oh, you're fast one, too. I like that. Alright. Is there a pen or something I can set you in for now? Let's see what they've got around. Not really. Oh, there's one right here. Right here, right here. Okay, ready? And hup. Okay, you just stay in here. Guys, we got a horse. What should we name our horse? Ow. Bread. Oh, and Bundle. Bundle's a really good early game. I mean, Bundle's really good in general, but, you know, like, I really like having it early game. Well, we got a little horse there. Well, let's go back and have a look at him. I just hopped off on him, ran away, and said, what should we name him? Like, let's actually get a good look at him. Use your noggin here, Bonehead. That Bonehead of yours, use it. He's a nice dark brown guy. I'm not good with names, so I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys in the chat, what should we name our horse? Or if you're watching the VOD, as long as I don't have too many internet issues, I plan on uploading this as a VOD on my YouTube channel. So if you happen to be watching the VOD, you can post it down in the comments. Excuse me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Anything in here? Nah. Alright. Anything in here? You've kind of got a second floor, but it's mostly just a fancy roof. Have I looked up in here? I think I did. I think this is where I got the... Yeah, I've been here. Okay. Alright. So if we wait until nighttime, we can put a few villagers away safe. And we can maybe start to hole up and live next to this here village. Oh, come on. Place it right there. Don't you love how when these generate in, you get this funky water bits happening? Alrighty. Ooh, more bread. Bread is good. I have exactly 2 stacks of melon, guys. How about that? Gotta appreciate the little things, you know? Alright, let's check and see if there's any other goodies. Have I been over here? I might have been over here. Have I checked these houses? I want to say that I have. Alrighty. So let's just maybe stick around till nighttime. We'll chop down some trees and hole up nearby and That way we can build a villager breeder and stuff like that pretty easy. Once we just make sure that some of our guys are safe. Yeah, let's have a look around. So I like that. Oh, there's another village over there. Should we go raid that village, or should we just stay here? Where's our time at? It's going to be nighttime soon. Let's maybe stay here. I think staying here will be good. Alrighty. You dropped a skewt. Oh, oh, it's so cute. Bad jokes. Come for the bad jokes. Stay for reasons. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I found bed in there. Okay. Okay, so what if we maybe... Oh, wait, with it coming to be nighttime, they're going to all go in their houses. Which means we can block a couple villagers in to keep them safe. They won't be in here because there's no beds in here. Close the door on myself. The only plan. Okay, we got one there. Just need a couple. Let's see here. Nope, nobody's in the church, of course. Do you not have a bed? I guess he doesn't have a bed. Maybe I stole his bed. That would be, womp womp. And 2. There we go. Alrighty, we blocked up 2. That means we'll be able to make a villager breeder. Now let's just, before anything spawns, let's just boop, boop. Make it daytime, and then we can think about our house, our base. Where are we gonna live? Excuse me again. Let's adjust a little bit. Just sit up, get more comfortable. Here we go. So, the question is, what kind of house? I kind of want to go over there. Maybe... Because what if I was, like, on top of that? On top of, like, that right there. You know? Like... There's a village right there, so we could just block in a couple guys there. Yeah, screw it. Was that another skewt? Another skewt. How skewt. Ooh, pumpkins. Pumpkins are useful. Oh no, those aren't pumpkins, they're pigs! What? I thought pumpkins. Silly me. Ooh, firefly bushes. Yes, please. Love the particles. Sugar cane, very useful. Okay, and swim. We swim. And swim. And swim. And hop. These are pumpkins. There we go. Look at me knowing my gourds. Oh my gourd. It's a pumpkin. And pigkins. Pump pigs. Porkins. Alright, look, from a distance they look like pumpkins, okay? Just grab all of these. And plant them later. And here we go. Up, 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 up. Hit. Oh, hello. Come on. Game's lagging for a second here. Interesting. Just a block of acacia right there. Bit of a cavey cave. I'm not going to explore the cavey cave right now. We're going to explore the towny town. Nothing in there. There's a little guy. Hey, is there anything interesting? No? Okay. Hey, you. Stay in there. Don't leave. You're grounded. More bundle. More saddle. Oh, we left our horse! No, we gotta go back for the horse. We should have come over on the horse. What am I almost never have a horse in Minecraft. But I like having a horse, you know? Oh my goodness. My sinuses hate me right now, guys. Let's go grab our horse. The horse is fast. We would have gotten over here so much faster. Oh my heck. Look at this bonehead boy. Forgot his horse. Excuse me. A little drink. Drink always good. Oh, egg. I picked up an eggy. Alrighty, here we go. Gotta go grab the horse that we forgot the horse. I cannot believe we forgot our horse. Something about a horse with no name. What's the song? I don't remember how it goes. I know there's a song about a horse with no name. Rode through the desert on a horse with no name or something like that. But, off the top of my head with streamer brain, I can't remember how it goes. Any chickens leave any eggs lying about? Not that I'm currently seeing. Okay. Horse! Let's go! Can you get across this river here okay? Yep. You guys know horses, like, in real life can swim. At least limitedly. And a lot of them can swim, like, with a rider on them. There we go. So Minecraft, get on that. Like, sure, make it really slow, right? But, like, horses can swim. You know? I don't think he's a great jumper, but he's really fast. He's a really fast horse. Look at that. We'd have been over here in like 10 seconds. Oh, he's got some hops. He's got some hops. Horse has got some hops. There we go. Is there somewhere here I can set you? Does this town have a little stable-y area? I'm not seeing one. I don't have a lead. Alright, I'm going to let you roam free. Stay here. Oh, wait. Can I? I guess I technically could put him here, but that's not really what that's meant for. Alright. Looting the town, looting the town. You don't have anything interesting. If you go back here, can you get out? No. Okay. Then stay in there. It's for your own protection, I promise. Was there anything in here? No. Okay. I already forgot. See? Look at me go. Wheat. Wheat is good. Oh, this village has got a proper, like, wheat field. Anything up here? Paper, stick, bread, me. Do. Need to eat a little bit. Anything in here? Ooh, there's a chest. Emerald. Another bundle. More leather. Oh, you know, I should put the leather on. There we go. I have been wearing my pirate skin this whole time. Guess we're doing the stream in the pirate skin, everybody. I was recording my Forever World, so I had the skin on to record the outro for my next episode in the Forever World. I forgot to swap back to my base skin. These are all things I'm having to get used to do, you know? Get used to doing. But, you know, it's the sacrifices we make for this. I've already been up here, right? Yeah. Sacrifices I make for the cinematic quality of the videos I try to produce. I say that all hoity-toity, like I'm not making Minecraft videos. Swim up, because there's a house up here. There we go. Go around. And this is the area where I'm thinking about setting up. It's like over there. Okay, yeah. I can make this work. I'll have to clear out the trees. But I can make this work. Anything good in here? Nothing. Okay. Drop. Ow. Okay, let's start to put some of this junk in bundles. Clear out some space. Alright. If I found some, like, string... What caused this water to update just now? That's weird. Let's fix that, because that... Let's grab this cobblestone. Just makes it hard to get up here. There we go. Alright, we got a couple of villagers in their houses. So let's... Where did our horse go? Horse. I told you not to wander off. Where did he go? There he is. Alright. Stay here. I'm going to sleep right here. Okay. And then we're going to go where we're going to set up our house. Okay. Let me up here. Ooh. Pillager up. Pillager outpost. Ooh. Let's resist the temptation for goat horn. Why do I do this to myself? You see, I want to go over there because goat horn. Here's a way to get across on horse. Okay. Gonna need to build up some infrastructure to be able to keep horsing. And it. He's like maybe a little over 2-block jumper. So he's okay. He's really fast. And I mean really fast. Look at this. Holy cow. Look at that, Chris. Wow. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. Right? Alright. Well, over here. Alright. We're going to need to fill some of this in. It's going to take some work. We got access to a jungle right there. Some oak and birch. And we'll kind of be overlooking from like over here. Be able to overlook a pretty decent area. Ooh, there's a ruined portal. I didn't even see that before. Yeah. It's not bad. Alright, let's start to clear out. Here we go. What kind of house should we build? Like stone house, castle thing? Should we build wood house on stilts? Boop. There we go. Horse, of course, has already vanished. I'll find him. Maybe we'll stay up late, kill a few spiders, so we can get some leads. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's right there. You're a little hard to find in all this grass, dude. The rapid going ADHD brain is full swing right now. Just one thing to the other. Bounce, 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 bounce. But that is how it be sometimes. You just gotta learn to work with it. That's what I have to do anyway. Alrighty. And up, up, up we go. Grab some of this. I like the idea of like mixing stone with the acacia logs. It does look very good. Alrighty. I think the terrain also could use a little help here. Like, this kind of could use a little bit of a down and a flatten so it's not pokey-uppy so much. So I built a house on the side of a cliff last time, right? Not allowed to do the same kind of house. But this time it'll be a house on top of a cliff, right? So I'm not doing the same house because that one was on the side of a cliff. And this one's going to be on top of one. Ah, see? We're using our noggin there. Just got to clear out some of this dirt. And, of course, we're going to wind up placing a bunch of it back, probably. But right now, I'm just trying to clear the canvas, right? So I can get a good picture in the head of what we're going for here. Alright. I'm going to readjust a little bit, get a little more comfortable. I like to get a little more comfortable for the more grindy things. Sit back, relax, enjoy the grind. Gonna need to make a new shovel. Yep, see? Gonna need to make a new shovel. Let's go ahead and we'll real quick. We'll kind of dig down to this level about, I think, and kind of flatten it there. Alright. We'll build right up here. Alright. I'm thinking maybe a stone base. Little cobblestone base. With, some acacia wood on top. What do you guys think? Move the mic in a little closer just to make sure you guys can still hear me. You probably can, but better safe than sorry, I always says. Alrighty. This is possibly some of the least interesting stuff to do in Minecraft. Like when you have to like flatten out an area. But sometimes it's what you gotta do, you know? Like when you're just digging. Like, well, what do I say? What do I do? You know, how do we keep ourselves entertained? And if I was just like grinding for a video, I'd put on like a podcast or some hermitcraft or something like that. But excuse me. But for now, we're on stream. We gotta find a way to blah 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 blah. You know? I say you know a lot. You know? That one was on purpose. That one was incredibly on purpose. It's the bit, you know? There we go. I can make a few extra shovels. Hi there. I got my 1-year-old waving at me. He's saying hi. Hello. Mwah. Daddy loves you. Oh, yeah, big old smiles. Alright. Well, here's about the point. Let's clear out some of this grass here. Now what I'm thinking is... Was that more skewed? More skewed. Okay. Grow melon seeds, acacia saplings, a little bit of wheat. Anything else? Oak logs can go in there. Just trying to clear out some space here. Alright. So what I'm thinking we do now is we take up this stone here. We'll fill it in with dirt. And then we'll build out a little bit so we have a nice platform going this way. So that way we can build our house. Hey, little savannah rat. Little armadillo. Armadillo. Mírale, es armadillo. Hey, armadillo chiquito. That's right. You close if I sprint. That's what scares you guys. I forgot about that. So, once we build out a little bit of a platform here, I cover that up, you know, kind of make this look a little bit better. Then we can build a house on top of it. Now, how far can we get in the 2 hours we got left on stream? That's the question, right? I had a goal to, you know, make a village over here and stuff like that. That was before I got blowed up by a creeper and had to start Hardcore World 2. So, here we are. At least, you know, the village had a bucket, which meant I could grab a bucket soon. Right now I'm rocking leather armor, no shield. It's a good time. What do you mean I can only sleep at night? Look at it! Oh, I guess you can technically still see the sun. It feels like you should be calling this night Minecraft. Got 2 more pickaxes. And 2 more shovels. That way I have them. Can I sleep now? I can sleep now. I'm trying to figure out the exact moment that Minecraft says it's not day anymore, it's night. It's really hard. They make a funny little noise when they get spooked. I love it. He's cute. Cute little noise. Alrighty. Whoop. Yep, that's broken pickaxe. Okay, we gotta clear out this here stone. And then we'll be doing okay. Ba-ba-da boom, ba-da-ba-bing. Okay. Oh, okay. Fill in. I want a nice grassy patch. Let's, thought I was gonna fall down for a second there. Kind of make this look better too. There we go. Bring it down here. Bring it across. And bing, bada boom. Fill in. No paint bucket fill, unfortunately. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's filled in. So now we just need to bring it out this way. So we have enough space for an actual build here. Which means I'm going to need more dirt. Because I don't have a lot of dirt. I also don't like to do the hollow thing, which I know it's not resource efficient, but yeah, I've had one too many times where I've created a mob farm. But then I'm like, hey, I should go in there and put something in there, maybe like a farm or something. And I just instant death loop to like the 4 million creepers down there, you know? Or what if, instead of totally filling this in and creating like a big old platform, what if we just kind of let it be what it was? And we'll just let the house kind of overhang a little bit. Almost like we'll wind up digging into it, probably. I like that idea a little better. So we need to mark out the dimensions. So we're going to over here. And what I'm thinking is this will be 1 block high right here, literally. Just a peak of stone. And then it'll boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop. Boop boop. Boop. Like that. And we'll have it kind of come down with the hill. Ow. Like that, see? And then the main bit of house will be up here. With a nice little kind of overlook area here that we can look out over the land. And then, but the main entrance will be like over here. Or perhaps on like the side. Maybe on the side. Yeah, I think that'll work. We can, so we got to, how wide do we got it right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Let's make it 1 wider. So we gotta get up all this now. Gotta undo what I was doing, you know? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 would make it a square. I don't think we want a square. So let's go 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna just, yeah, ow. Let's get you out of there. And let's get you over here. I don't know, is this too big? This might be too big starter house, I think. A little bit too big. Let's scale it back. Scale it back. We can always expand later, you know, like a little bit too big for start. I don't want square. We're not going to do 15 by 15. So what if we shoot for like a 15 by 11? So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Was that 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Yeah. Skellington. I don't want to deal with you because I don't have a shield. So leave my horse alone, Skellington. Okay, and we just boop boop. Bring it on over here. Right there. Perfect. Okay, he's not coming out from under there, which is good. Okay. Now I just need to bring it up to level. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. DVD. Ayuí. Avaru. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. There we go. And now we can let's in one. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it level or even. Keep it flush and find a way to detail it later to give it some of that visual interest. Nice big old orange house. Like this. If I can place all my blocks correctly, you know. Alright, and then let's grab our oak logs we have here. Let's turn them into planks, turn those planks into slabs. And that can be our floor, right? Good floor for now? There we go. Now, you know it always looks good with the acacia. Dang it.
If you want to see, you have to sit over here.
Congestion's getting me a little bit again. Hey, little buddy. You want to say hi, little buddy? Say hello. Mwah. Of course, you bring the kid over to the microphone and he won't say a thing. You want to say hello too? Say hello. You guys can hear that. My boys are in the room right now. Saying hi. They're adorable. In my personal opinion. And my opinion on that fact is the only one that matters. Well, I guess my wife's does too, so. What? I say that, my wife goes, "You're doing great." Alright, need to find more oak, because apparently I chopped down that oak tree and did not get any saplings. Excuse me. Alrighty. Here we go. Come on. Sapling, sapling, sapling. 2. Okay, good. That's a start. It's getting to be nighttime. We're going to need to sleep. So let's plant our 2 sapling real quick, and we can just pop them right here, right next to each other. It's the start of something. The question is, should we have our door here on the side or over here? That's a good question. Where to put the door? So if we put the door on the side here, we can have kind of like a natural pathway up. It could be fun, kind of looping around. I might like that, actually. Rather than just a direct stairway or something like that. Yeah. Let's put it, like, right here. And we'll just... This is where we'll actually do some, like, terraforming with it a little bit. To kind of create a natural... slightly nicer looking slope down that I can path up a little easier. And I won't have to be hoppity-hopping the whole time. And then it'll just, you know, kind of up into, well, rather than that, we'll put, like, a little bit of, like, a little stair. A little stone stair. Let's see, where's our crafter bench? Crafter bench. Yeah, a little cobblestone stair. Like this. Boom, boop, boop. Might even make that out of, like, bricks or something. Because that's really blending in. I don't like it. It's a temporary solution, okay? It's a temporary solution. Nothing's more permanent than a temporary solution. Right? And just kind of bring that down. We'll extend it out more later, but I just want to be able to actually, like, walk up there. Alright, let's finish in the floor. Let's also... I don't have any, like, coal or anything, do I? Oh, well... Looks like we might have to, deal with this skeleton so we can get some stone. And there's a little bit over here. I need to grab a furnace. I need to grab some logs so I can place some torches under my house. So that doesn't mob farm. It's a small space, but... Or, you know, we can just get this coal here. There we go. We found some coal. Perfect. Yeah, if we could also just chance upon, like, one piece of iron so I can have a shield. You know? We could really use a shield. Excuse me. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make what we can of torches. I might still have to cook up some trees for some charcoal. But, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Wait, was that egg or scoot? More scoot. These armadillos scooting all over the place. Scoot, scoot. Egg is good. Egg means chicken. Chicken means food. And I'm from the south. I do love me some fried chicken. Alright, well, that tree grew up. So if I can get an axe that's not broken. Great timing. Great timing. A furnace. And need a little bit of stick to make a little bit of axe. Let's place down furnace. We'll put coal in furnace. We'll get there when we get there. Right? There we go. Give me more saplings. Apple. I know you're right there, skeleton. I'm just trying to stay just out of sight. There we go. 4 saplings down. It's much better. Alright, we need to make plank. We need to place torch. That should be good enough for now. Eventually we can dig out like a little downstairs and something. Alrighty. Need a noms. Nomming on some delicious watermelon. Little double placement there. No resource wasted. That's how I do. I don't like little. I'm a perfectionist. It's a problem. Alright, so what would look really good on this is for our windows, I'm going to want some copper, I think. Grab some copper. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Like tickle. That tickle is really getting me. Alright. It's copper. Ooh, good thing I used all of that. Copper makes when it oxidizes will look really good against the acacia. But let's also use some acacia logs to kind of border out. So we'll do acacia logs on the corners, which means I'm going to have to go chop down some more acacia tree. Ooh, there's another oak tree down there. And a sapling I missed. I missed a sapling. Okay. So we'll chop down that oak tree and a few more acacia trees. But first, we're going to make a chest so we can drop off most of our stuff. So, acacia logs on corners, right? And copper for windows and doors. That's what I'm thinking. So if we just do a little do four should do it for now. 4 chests for now. 3 and we can move them as we need to. I'm gonna drop out that. We just and keep bundle on my person because it's a very useful thing to have. I do really like that you can put bundles within bundles. Saddle, water bucket. Where's horse? He wasn't under house. There he is. He's wandering off again. Gosh, I need to... Okay, look here, horse. I didn't want to have to do this, but you're making things difficult. So I'm gonna have to make horse whole. Okay? See? Already, he's gone. I hear him. There you are. Come on, horse. There we go. Now you'll stay put. Until I can get a proper... I'll get a proper, like, something built up for you later. Later. Right now I need proper something for me, okay? So... Alright. Let's go chop the trees. We need some acacia logs for corners. And more acacia wood for walls, of course. And then we'll get copper in a bit for doors and windows. Okay. How many logs do you figure we need? I guess it just depends. Oh, and roof. What kind of roof? Should we start with a roof? Should we plan to have a second floor? That looks dark and scary. Those are the questions. The questions that you gotta ask yourself when you build a... Alrighty. 17. Gonna need more than that. Oh, come on. Focus up your ADHD, Bonehead. Come on. Okay. Can I reach it? Eh. Come on. Reach it. Reaching. Ah, got it. Whew. Okay. Might also have to start a line of, like, acacia trees. Just to make sure I've always got some growing. Okay, there we go. That's 33. Maybe be enough. I'll chop down this tree too. And then we'll have to go sleepies because it's all going to be the nighttime scary. The monsters come out. The monsters come out at night. Alrighty, here we go. Walk across the precarious bridge. Spook a armadillo. And go to... Don't go to sleep, I guess. Well, we'll go ahead and just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Can I sleep now? Thank you. This game is wooed. I need a drink. Ooh. That's good. And the tea's starting to cool down to like a good temperature where it's like hot enough to help loosen up any gunk and stuff they might be dealing with. But cool enough that you can actually take a sizable enough drink to be able to loosen up gunk and stuff. And really actually like hydrate your throat, because talking. And that. Talking and that. Whatever that was. Alright. Did I leave any? I did. 17 right there. Okay. Need all that. So we're going to build up. We'll cut out our walls when it's time, or windows when it's time for windows. Excuse me. Come on. Hip, 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 hip. Excuse me again. You take a big gulp and suddenly you're burping all over the place. Alright. Nomenon to watermelons. That's better. Okay. I think this and then start of roof. And the question is, what kind of roof? Maybe just stone roof? Because like I like a good pop of color, right? Who doesn't love a good pop of color? But if we do copper for the roof as well, it might be a little bit too much. So I think just keep it, kind of sandwich it in between the grays, you know? A little cobblestone roof. Let's see what we got on cobblestone. Gonna need more. Alright, so we're gonna need more cobblestone. We're gonna need some copper. So let's drop off all of this. Let's, I'm gonna have to dig up enough stone to find a furnace, and hopefully we can find some coal as well, which is a bit right there. Might go grab that. So if we find any iron, in fact, let's grab some logs. Logs we can hold on to. We can turn into sticks, or if I find iron, I can make a shield. I don't want to look in there. I don't think there's much in there. But, yeah, come on out. Maybe you'll burn up before you get to me. Yeah. Burn and die. Burn and die. There it is. I was like, it stopped for a second. I was like, why? Why did it stop burning? Alrighty. There we go. Boop. Boop. I hear lava. Oh, I see some copper, I think. If I can just get over there. And iron! Hey! It's not much, but it's got what we need. Well, hopefully it's got enough copper. Which means we don't even have to, like, make a furnace down here. We can just take it back to the house. Alrighty, there we go. Excuse me. Dealing with my morning congestion. But this is also when I have the energy to do this, so... Where does this go? Just under? Just underneath. Hello. That's a fun little, like, tunnel there. Maybe we could turn that into something. Make it pretty. What is that? Seriously, what is that? What is this? Terrible. Horrible for the aesthetic. It's lowering the property values. Alright. Protection first, so let's start with iron. And then we can make a shield. Alrighty. Need the wood. Shield. Equip. Okay, there we go. We're a bit more protected now. Excuse me. Begging your pardon for that one. Alright. And then we can copper, and we can, that should be at least enough copper to give us a door. So let's hold on to those planks so that some of this coal we can make more torches. Do I have 6 in here? I do. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll use the 6 we've got. 43 torches because we're going to go caving. Which means also I want to make an iron pickaxe. So if we run into any goodies that can only be mined with iron, we can get them. But now we're just waiting on this dang copper to be 6 copper so we can make a door. So that we'll be a little bit more protected. And we'll probably do like copper grates. Copper grates for windows. One of my favorite window blocks right now, actually, is copper grates. They just look so good. It looks really good as a window. There we go. Okay. I suppose I could make some copper armor. Not with the amount I've got. Okay, we place like this. No. We place like this. From inside. There we go. And now we've got a copper door. And zombies will think it's open when it's closed. So they'll be like, it's open, why can't I go in? Instead of trying to break it. Which will be good. Okay, we'll drop off the rest of this. We'll go. We'll grab some stone. And we'll make an extra pickaxe. And an extra furnace. We'll bring along our 6 coal. That way, whether we run into copper or iron, down here, we're going to light up so we don't get more zombies. Or more skeletons or whatever it was. It's a skeleton, I think. Okay, more coal. Good. More coal is good. If we run into copper or iron, we can get ourselves some armor. Get a little bit better protected than this leather garbage. Okay. Looks dark and spooky and dangerous down here. And we found copper. I prefer not to have to make copper armor just because, you know, I want to make copper windows. But, you know, it is the copper age. So maybe we do, you know? Maybe we just do. Okay. Coal is good. How much copper did they give us? 20? I mean, that's not bad. The thing about it is if I don't find iron soon, I might just do the copper. Just because it is better protection than the leather. It'd be cool if it oxidized. Alright, well that's all there is here, apparently. That was in my way of making a jump. So what is there here? A flooded cave. We can't go around? Is there something here? Yes, there's a bit more. But nothing there. Okay. Oh, yeah, zombie villager somewhere. Down there. Can I just hop over here and ignore you? Okay, here we go. A lot of copper down here. That's good. Means that we can make at least our windows, maybe some armor. Just depends on how much we get. Because I need 36 ingots for... Well, I guess it's like 9 ingots per window. If I'm going with the copper crates. And of course we'll have to wait for them to oxidize. I mean, we're already at a stack, so I mean... Okay. I don't know that I can continue to ignore you, so we're gonna... Can I... There we go. And Monster Hunter. Is that the first mob I've killed this world, really? Wow. Let's torch it up. Grab some more copper. 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 It's not a cop-out, it's copper. Call it the copper cop-out. Okay. And there's just not much to these caves down here. Just not much. Okay, well. It gives us almost a stack and a half. So that's a good start. I was hoping to find a cave that, you know, had a little more, maybe went a little deeper. But for now, we're just gonna have to meander our way back out and over to the house. And what we'll do is we'll get our copper smelting with what we do have. Oh, I hear spider. Spider means I could lead, but right now I have horse holes, so I don't necessarily need lead. I saw a scute. Did I see scute? I thought I saw a scute. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm easily distracted if you can't tell. Oh, yeah, and let's light up this place so nothing spawns in here. Jeez. That would be a fun way to come home and realize that a creeper spawned in my house. Blows me up and my house with it. At least in the last world, the creeper was in a cave, so at least it didn't take out my house. You know, right? Okay. Let's get that started. Alright, I want to keep that bit, those bits. Okay. Okay, well, we need to see if we can't find some iron somewhere. There's got to be a good cave somewhere, right? Maybe... I guess there's more copper. I won't argue with more copper. I'm probably going to need more for the windows. So... Alrighty. Was I just seeing the flower there? I'm seeing things, guys. I'm going crazy. Here we go. Here's something. I hope, I think. It's filled with water. Am I just above a bunch of flooded caves? Is that where we're at right now? Yeah, this is not useful and incredibly risky. The last thing I need is to be panic digging up to try and get air on a hardcore world. Oh, oh, iron, iron. I found iron. We found iron. We found it, guys. We found iron. Ooh, and a good bit of it too, it looks like. Okay, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3. Not a good bit of it. I mean, there's 3. But that's not much. I got really hopeful there. Come on, let me up. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. It's dark and scary in this cave, and I'm all alone. Come on, give me a path I can walk out of here. Here we go. Caves aren't even all that good. They barely go anywhere. There's gotta be a good cave entrance around here somewhere. Right? Right? Like here. Maybe. Okay. Just drop down, use the water. Grab some more coal. We definitely need more fuel for the furnace. And more torches. Oh my goodness, we are running out of torches. Here we go. Yeah, last thing we want to do is die because we didn't light up the cave also. I mean, last thing we want to do in general is die. This is hardcore, but you know. If you know, you know, right? Why is that like just a 1 block higher bit right there? I guess because it's higher there. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Really weird water generation, but I mean, Minecraft is always really weird water generation, so what are you going to do? Grab some of this copper here. Yes, I see the problem. It's because it's generating little puddles up there. Does that kind of deal with it? Kind of. Not really. At least we'll deal with it around the copper, right? So I don't get my copper being pushed all over the place by the water. You ever mine something and it falls in water and goes flying down a cave that you haven't lit up? Especially when it's like a diamond, it's the worst. You're just like, I want to go get it, but it's dangerous down there. You know? It's not a good time. Alrighty. This is a good bit here. This will be good. Okay, we'll be able to make lots of windows here. Lots of windows. We'll probably go for copper armor just because now we've got so much copper. I wanted iron. We can get iron later. How are copper tools compared to stone tools? That's a curiosity question. I might not do it just because a much bigger abundance of stone, you know? But, I haven't looked into, like, the numbers or anything, so... When updates come out, I kind of like to go in blind. I like to just kind of roll in and just start playing. You know, like learn what the features are, maybe learn a few of the crafting recipes, but then, like, Other than that, like, don't know the numbers. Don't start min-maxing. Just play the game, you know? That's what I do. Alright, so... Also not great, but gave us a little bit of something. It gave us, like, 3.5 stacks of copper, so... I'm not going to complain about that. I just feel like there's got to be a better cave somewhere. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Right now, we'll smelt up what we can of the copper. We'll place down our other furnace. Alright, let's see here. Aesthetic first or protection first? Aesthetic. Alright. That gives us 4 grates. Where do we want to place? I think I want to actually, before I place one of those, I think I want to build the wall 1 block higher. Okay. Row. Okay. That. Get the axe back in place. Move the iron pickaxe. There we go. Organize our inventory for a second there. Grab our acacia logs. Hop back up. Up. Oh, armadillo went down in there with my horse. Give my horse a friend. You're also dropping scutes. Good. Maybe we'll get ourselves some dogs. Doggy armor. Because you've got to protect your doggies, you know? Alright. Boop, boop. Okay, we go up 1 more. There. Come on. And then what I'm actually going to need to do is take about a 5-minute bio break. So, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Enjoy some music while you wait. Alrighty, chat. Really appreciate your patience there. I really needed that bio break. Feeling a lot better now. We got walls up. So we can, well, we can figure in some windows. Now, so we also have this be one, you know, I want windows. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, I think. Because, I have no clue what the interior of this is even going to look like, and that kind of does also affect windows. Like, should this be one room? Should we make this multiple rooms? Are we going to roof or ceiling? You know, are we going to have a second floor? Let's have a look at this from the outside. Let's take a step back. Right? We'll take a little bit of a step back. Our tree line is getting in the way. Let's get rid of that. Ugh. Alrighty. I'm glad it all grew up. Definitely need the wood, but yeah, this definitely needs a little bit of a visual interest. But we'll get there. Gosh, it looks so bad. Oh. We're gonna trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Alright. What do we do here? We sleep on it. That's what we do. This is what the no plan build process looks like, you know? Alright. I'm gonna say we got a little house. Let's put a roof on it. And we'll do some interior walls. Right? We can have like a little entryway. Right? Something like there. We can build up a cute little kitchen in the back here. Maybe we even take out the wall there. So we can see the kitchen. We're going to have like bedroom back here. Oh, maybe we put the kitchen over here. Right? I'm going to put the kitchen over here, bedroom back there. I like the idea. Okay, I like where we're going here. We're doing something. You know, we're moving forward, and that's the important thing. Is are we moving forward? Are we getting somewhere? Let's keep our copper rolling. Okay. So we can do have a little bedroom here with like little like chest dresser. Right? We'll actually just keep like our valuables in. Right? And a little let's turn these into blocks, right? There it is. And let's get a stone cutter. T. That's right. Okay, I think there's one in the village. We'll get a stone cutter out of the village. You get better returns on your copper if you use a stone cutter. Ooh, coal. Fuel. Always good. Not there. I will, however, just come in and straight up steal all your chests. So why not? I use them more than you do. I hear lava gurble burbling. Alright, let's see here. Chest. The grindstone. That's just got a smoker in there, I think. Huh. Could have sworn that there was a house here that had a stonecutter in it. Maybe that was the other village. Maybe it was the other village. All right, we'll smelt up. I think I need smooth stone, like stone, not cobblestone, to make the grindstone. Is what it is, I suppose. Just hop on up here. Hop, hop, hip, habbity, hoobity, habbity, hoobity, habbity, up, beep. Up, bit, away, up, hoop, up, yep, bip, boop, bap, boop, beep, bap, bap. And over the gate. There we go. Alrighty. Just have to do it. 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Right? Because I don't have the recipe unlocked yet. So now let's try. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Excuse me. Get our copper back in there. Have some more. Little ding ding ding. Alright. Make more blocks. And then we make a stone cutter. And what we can do is make a little bit of cut copper stairs. Now this will weather eventually, but we can have like a little desk, right? Let's pop it over there. And we'll make one cut copper slab bit. The turn on these is awesome. We'll do a little what kind of a chair? I don't want to do acacia. So what if we go over here and we grab some birch real quick? Oh. I'm just going to ignore you guys. If I ignore you guys and I go away, you'll despawn. They hurt. Those guys hurt. Grab a little bit of the birch. Here, doggies. But I don't have bones. Hey there, pupper. I wish I had bones. I could tame you. Soon enough. Just stay alive, pupper. Okay, we'll do a little birch chair just to make things look a little different, you know. We don't want to be using all of the same woods for our interior, right? I know birch is not most people's favorite. I don't have a problem with it. It just has to be used correctly, you know? You bunch of punks still there? You are. Just, don't bother me. I don't bother you, right? Okay. So, what I want to do... Good chair design here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is to strip some of these. Right? A little bit of good chair design, right? And then we put it shelves. We get some Stairs. Now for birch. We also want to, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll use a trapdoor for the back, right? So you pop down a stair. You put a shelf here. And not there. And here. And then we can stick a trapdoor on the back like that. Or should it be... Hang on. I broke my axe. Is there a way to get it flipped up? No, it's that little wood bit's gotta be up, doesn't it? Wait. Wait. That's also a nice back to a chair, but it's not the back I want. If I go... There we go! Ooh, actually, we put that back. That's a nice chair right there. You sit at my little chair, right? There we go. I like that chair. I like that chair a lot. We need some more wood. So that will eventually turn blue, and it won't blend in with the wall so much. So there we go. We have like a little bedroom here, dresser and everything. Little entryway. Here we can have a little kitchen kind of dealio. Might pull this back, and what we can do here is this, and this will be storage and stairs to basement. Right? Which we'll put in properly later. Right now, I think I'm gonna need some more fuel, apparently. Also, what am I hearing? Who's going, Sounds like a villager, but not. Weird. Let's sleep the night away. Don't want to be caught out in the dark because we don't have a roof yet. We're getting there. Let's throw one of those there. And, well, we'll throw them all there. And we'll replenish later. Okay. So, drop off these bits here. And, yeah, so a little bit of storage here. Or, storage could just be in the basement. Do, like, kitchen area here. Right? So, a lot of our workroom is an entryway. What if I bring this forward instead of back? Right? Entryway. Entryway? Question mark? What do we think? I think not bad. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back over to the village, and I'm gonna steal their cauldrons. I want them for decoration. Let's see, I think down here. Here we go. Yep. There we go. 2 cauldrons will do for now. Then I don't have to spend my own iron on them, right? Is that eggy? It got eggy. I hear you, skeleton. Hup, 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 yibbity, hup. Okay. So we might have to move our furnaces to downstairs, which we'll deal with a little more properly later. For now, we just need more fuel. Alright, so this can be kitchen, right? We've got a little bedroom here, right? A little crowded, little cramped, but it'll do. Maybe put like a little rug in here or something. That'll add a little splash of color. Of course, once this oxidizes, it'll also add some color. Should we continue with the copper? Should we do copper counters, or should I go get some diorite and do smooth diorite? Look like granite. Like a white granite, maybe. And then you can throw some shelves like in front of it to be like the cabinets or something. Trying to think out loud here, you know. Alright, let's start with some of the main essentials for our little kitchen here. We need to move this chest. We need to get stuff out of the way is what we need. Oh, can't open it there. Whoops, my bad. The bonehead strikes again. Alright. Keep the shovel. Drop off most of this stuff. Okay. Grab the other chest. Currently not quite holding everything, that's fine. And drop it off here. Bada boom, bada bing. Wait, no, I need that. I might want that. Hay bales and stuff. Well, eventually we'll put the food back in the kitchen. We'll get there. Okay, got that last little bit of... I missed. Okay, last couple of things. There we go. Okay. Grab you. Grab you. Since you appear to have run out of fuel now. Bring you down here. Boop, boop. That way we keep our copper smelting. Where's that? There it is. Refill. Okay. Now, this is about the space I have to work with. Let's make it just a little bit wider. We're going to bring our front door over and apparently adopt a pet. You know, if he stayed rolled up, he kind of looks like a beanbag. Doesn't he? I'll keep you. Okay, let's grab our... Do we have any more acacia wood in here? 17. So I'm going to need to go cut down some more trees. And I'm thinking we move all of this over by 1. Right? can actually even just remove that. Because we've got to keep as much space as possible to work with here. Okay. If I do that, this will sort of like become a hallway. So what if this was moved all the way over and we embraced the hallway into whatever this room is? Yeah. And here we can have like a little table of some kind. Right? Over here. Maybe have it be up in here. Because it's just, you know, so far it's just us, right? So we can put the table up in here. Boom. Boom. I'm still not sure where this back room will be. But, you know. We'll figure something out. If you guys have ideas. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and plant down what would be our sink. It can be like right there. Over one more. There we go. Do quick. Okay. I never did a mic check, so. He's sleeping on my bed. How cute. Oh, is it raining? Raining in quotes because we're in the savannah. It doesn't rain. Alright. I guess we need to... I like the idea of doing like a smooth diorite for like our counters. So, we need to go find some of that. Which means we need to drop off our stuff, get more pickaxe. It's caving time again. We're making it work one way or another. Right, let's get to our storage space over here. Let's drop off that, drop off that. Let's make sure that this gets the rest of our copper going. We're going to want that. We're going to want that for some torch. And we want some cobblestone to be able to make some more... Where's the crafting bench? Oh, it's in my inventory. Alright. Some more pickaxe. Use our remaining birch planks for pickaxe. Okay, some more pickaxe. Got a few extra sticks, so if we find coal, we make more torch. Oh, now it's actually getting to be nighttime. We can head back to our room. And we can go hunt for some diorite. Something most Minecrafters would never say, but I think every block's got a use in building. You just gotta figure out where's the right place to use it. So we're gonna head over here. And we're gonna go hunting for some caves. Eggs. I will definitely take more eggs. Go hunting for some caves in this direction. I see iron up there, which I could definitely use some of. But it's up high, so... Maybe there's a cave entrance over here that's actually goes somewhere. Well, this doesn't seem to go down very much, but it kind of looks like there's an inn up here. There is. It's very dark. That means it's dangerous. I see a lot of grass. I see some diorite. Perfect. We can grab up some cobblestone and some coal. And we're going to get some diorite for our kitchen counters. Alrighty. Oh, the back and forth. ADHD Bonehead. Woo! Have a little sip. Oh, that feels good. It is good to have a little hot something clear out. Lubricate the voice. You know. Feels very good. Alright. Should grab a bit more cobblestone because I don't think 3 is going to get me up there. You know? Okay, there we go. We almost dropped right down. Also, did I just see iron or was I just seeing... I was just seeing the dirt. Okay. There we go. The block that no one would ever think they're going for. Okay. Literally could have just come at this from the outside. What do you know? Well, that's the way it be sometimes. You break one block and at last I see the light. Alrighty. Num. Ah. There we go. That's not diorite, that's my cobblestone that I placed. So we're going to perform a little bit of aesthetic damage to the environment right now to grab Minecraft's least desirable block because I actually think it's useful for certain applications in building. For doing certain things. I do think that calcite makes a slightly better marble. Oh, my life flashed before my eyes there. But in a pinch, polished diorite will do. Let's also grab some tree for charcoal so we can have more fuel for furnace. Excuse me. Alrighty. Up and at 'em. A little bit more tree. There we go. A little bit of chicken egg. Everyone always wants to know what came first, the chicken or the egg. No one ever asks, how is chicken? How is egg? Alright, well you did that. So I'm gonna just grab that. Wish you could use raw meat to tame wolves. That'd be cool. But no, it has to be bones, which means I have to fight skeletons. So I have to be in danger. Oh wait, did those, Hermie guys finally go away? It looks like they did. Just thinking pillager patrol. Glad they finally went away. Alright. There we go. Well, hop down here to our... Oh, you came down here. Hi there. This is my new pet. He just kind of wandered in. Wait. Can I just, like, stonecutter it? Yeah! Alright. That should do, right? Okay. And also, let's make a, we got some log. Let's make a furnace, and from furnace, we make smoker. Right? Could always use a smoker in the kitchen. And in real life, too, man. I like barbecue. I want a real smoker. I just don't have room for one or money for one right now, you know? Got some good pulled pork. Ah. Okay. And we can do that over there, right? We can place our smoker in there, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. We got sink. Need more water. I need to make an infinite water source nearby. That's what I need to do. Ah, did not mean to place torches. I meant to eat watermelon. Jeez. My hotbar control is not on point today. Ooh, more egg. Egg is good. Eventually we would have lots of chicken. I'm gonna grab... Where is it? There it is. That water. More egg. All of the egg. Alright, where can we place a little... Oh, and one thing we should actually do is I want to be able to walk out over here. So we can put our little infinite water source out here for now. And maybe at some point it'll turn into like a pond or something. So we can do that. Right? And pull that out a little bit. Oh, and he goes out the door. Oh well. Let's grab a door. There. Oh, did you want to come back in? You can come back in. I'm gonna go get some more water. You've been in and out of here. Have you been dropping scute? Yes, you have, but just one. Lots of armadillos around here, so, you know, eventually we might have scute farm. Ooh, more egg. Egg is good. Grab that water. We'll need to light that up. Okay. We need to go into the kitchen. I almost wonder if I should, like, make that more open. Yeah, that looks better. You can even make it a little taller. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Thank you. Like that. And we just need, like, one more up there. There we go. Okay. Boom. Infinite water. Right outside our door. Not gonna argue with that. Get back in the door. Gonna have to sleepy again, because I don't like the night times. A little more sip. Ah. Excuse me. Alrighty. Now, up here, we want to place like some sort of a cabinet. Now, the question is, do we want to do shelf where things are visible? Or do we do just like barrels? Or chests or something? Or maybe... I'm going to need more wood. Well, let's gather saplings. It's time to make a tree line. Drop off that, put that in there. Drop off that, drop off that, drop off that. Oak and birch. Okay, wait, that, and that. That, and that. Okay, where's the... Okay, here's some more oak. Here's acacia. There's a few more birch. Okay. We need more wood. So, we go over here. Clear out grass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. Perfect. Okay. And we'll place our 6 birch right here. And then we will just farm some of the acacia that's around. Early game resource grind is always a struggle. But I'm that kind of person who's a sucker for aesthetics, so, you know, I've mentioned before, I'm a slave to the aesthetic. So I need a nice looking functional base before I start making farms. You know, because that's just kind of how I do. Alright, there we go. And up. And I hear you. Just pretend like I'm not here, okay, Zombert? Alright, and a few eggs so the chickens will... Well. There's a sheep that got stuck. Not stuck anymore. Alrighty. That at least gives us a little bit of wallage. Alright. Boop boop. We can kind of finish out the walls. Yep. Right there. Nope. Well, I kind of need the corner there because that's where the doorway is, unfortunately. That is just how it be sometimes. And 4. Okay, there we go. We got wallage all the way up. It's a little bit tight. It's going to be. So what we can do now is we can hop down here. We can make some plankage. I'm thinking barrels. But then maybe we take some more of our birch shells. Right? And it's going to kind of create this idea almost that there's like a shadow. Right? Like these are the cabinet doors, but then there's a shadow underneath. And I can also display on these like what's in there maybe. If I feel like it's not too disruptive. So place an oak log there. Let's make a few more barrels. 4. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. And I'll actually get rid of that one. And what we can do there is probably also just maybe place a birch trap door? Birch sign? I don't know. We'll figure it out. How's the trees going? Well, we got a birch tree. You know what that means. Make a few more of the shells. Exactly 6 more to be precise. Plant a few more of the trees. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab our axe and we go up, 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 up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, I have a better idea for right here. Rather than putting a log there, we can hide a crafting bench. See? So now I can craft, but I don't have to have a visible crafting bench. Right? I like that. Oh, corner's going to present a problem because I can't corner on the shelf. Alright, what do we do about that? Because I don't like that very much. Do we just remove these and leave it as barrels? Leave the barrels visible? I guess you could, because kind of with that little thing like there, it's like a little cabinet knob. Right? Need to make a new axe. That's, yeah, that takes far too long. Let's go make a new axe. Yeah, it's kind of like a little knob. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, that's not too bad. And then we just need maybe like a little table right here. Maybe we bring this back one. So we have a little more space for table. And the table can also be birch. Do they have more birch trees grow yet? Not yet. So we gotta go get some. We got about 15 minutes left on the stream and I ain't waiting. Egg. I like the new chicken variants, so you know, eventually we'll have to go to like a cold biome and get some of the cold biome animal variants, of course, if we survive that long. Right? Our current track record is like two streams in like 10 minutes. So, you know, but that was just one world, right? Alright. So we kind of got birch furniture going on. We can also take out those right there. Don't necessarily need those in that way. Yeah, because you don't necessarily have cabinets above your sink, so you can put in a bit of a window here. There you go. I like that. Alright, focus up, focus up, focus up. Let's grab some birch planks. Let's maybe turn them into stairs. And then if we kind of just, not like that, we want to like that. And then boop, boop. Nope, not boop. Boop. Yeah. And then we can add, like, a slab to fill it out. You're not going to see it anyway. And then we just, we'll do like a little, what if we do like a little copper chairs? Now we'll make the chairs match the table. In fact, actually, totally random thought. It's a one-person house, right? Wait, don't that way. Oh wait, I can just that way. There we go. Yeah, that's all the table we really need. I like to have. I want to be able to get through this doorway, you know. All right, let's sleep, and then we've got it set up now, so I know what the interior is going to look like, which means we can start to put in the windows. Finally. So, except for this area, I still don't know what the heck this is going to be. But we got a kitchen and a bedroom, so it's a start, right? So let's get a few more of these. Yeah. Eventually, they'll turn a nice blue color. We can have a little window like right here. Boop. A little bit of a bedroom. Bedroom needs a window. Right there, just like that. There we go. And what if we even moved our little dresser here, right? Excuse me. Like there. And then we can also have a window like here. What if that just was the window? Get rid of this one. Specifically want to be kind of just looking at that side. Right? Maybe we reorganize here. Have the desk be like at the window. That's why it's important to often think these things through. I just don't. I just kind of start going, and I make corrections as I go. I figure things out as I go along. Let's place our chair back. Shelf. 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 And trapdoor. And then we can have bed. We can actually place shelf there. Storage. And bed. There we go. Bed be that way, maybe. Move everything down a bit. And put this in the corner. This is just the problem solving process, you know? Where's the other one? There's the other one. Okay. I'm gonna do this. That. That. There we go. Okay. Now let's try this one more time. There. Shelf. 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 And trapdoor. There we go. Can we even... Nah. Ooh, wait. What if... that. I feel like the... Oh, signs. Signs could work. Yeah. Okay, we flip the bed the other way. This way. And then we sign it up. Maybe just one on the end. Nah. What if the bed faced this way? So I feel like with something on the end, it doesn't work unless you have something on the head. So, just a little thing like that. Or if we just do it... Yeah, that works. I think that works. There we go. So we got storage slash dresser, whatever you want to call it. We got bed, and we got a little desk. And we're looking out the window. I like that. Okay. Back to the windows. We could... Well, what are we going to do with this room? Maybe we make the stairs down to the basement here. What is this? What, the loo? The bathroom? Could do that. Maybe. Excuse me. We have this just stairway down. Make a little... Yeah, we've got a little kitchen. We've got a little bedroom. Who says we can't have a little bathroom? So let's get all this stuff out of the way. Let's put it here for now. Okay. There it is. 2, 3. So for now, let's put some bits right there and allow us to get back up. Do I have more acacia wood somewhere? Yes, I do. Great. We can fill in the wall here then. We'll do this. We'll do that. Need more. More acha-cha. Just a few minutes left on the stream. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Will that be enough? Hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. Alright. You know what, actually, something we could do, potentially, is just move this whole setup out. It's like a little tiny one-person house, right? So, what do I need to have, like, a desk in the room? The desk is in the kitchen, where I eat. Right? Kitchen, office, living space, all in one. And so it can actually, we'll make it be the copper thing, because that'll add a little more color. Right? Shelf, shelf, and getting really good at these nice chairs. There we go. See? And that way, actually we can take this, and we could actually, if we wanted to, make, we can place the bed like over here. We could actually make a kind of nice bed. Even have a little bit more storage. A little, I don't have the logs for it currently. A little like end table, even. That would be better. Little bathroom. Use our polished diorite. Oop, that's right. Yep. I wanted that to then go stone cuttered to stairs. Yeah, that'll work. You can even put like a little window here. Boop, window. Boop, window. There we go. Stairs down. Alright. Alright, we don't have a roof yet. Still need to sort out what this is going to look like. We had an idea, but then it kept changing my mind. And so, I would say we're off to a pretty good start here. We can even... I'm really pushing this. I'm really just constantly tweaking right now. There we go. I cannot leave well enough alone, can I? Alright. Well, we're going to get the start of a nice little house. This doesn't look like much from the outside. Once those windows turn blue and we add a little detailing and stuff like that, it will look better. We might even expand the outside just kind of generally, at least one block wider. But we'll get there. We'll see. We got a little bit of windows in. Nice little kitchen area. And a bedroom. And this is going to be a bathroom, but we'll get there. I think I'm going to need some more iron to do that. So let's finish off with one thing that I've talked about doing, but have not done all stream. And that is, let's get out of this leather. Let's grab some copper. Let's put down our crafting table right there for now. We'll dig this out maybe next time as well. And let's drop off all of this junk so we have a clear inventory real quick. Good enough. I dropped off the copper too. What am I doing? And let's pants, boots, chest plate, and helmet. And let's just get a little bit better protected. There we go. What do we think? Unfortunately, my lesser armor data pack does not appear to be adjusted for copper armor. But that's okay because I'm wearing the wrong skin anyway. Alright, well, so thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream. And if you're watching the VOD, thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you guys next time. And remember to always be onwards and upwards to bigger and better things. Have a good one.